Hey folks out there, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching. In this episode I'm going to keep working at my Suzuki GSX600F, aka the daily ride. So ta-da, here is another engine from the garage, and actually this is the engine which came with the frame itself, but back in days Bob decided to take it apart. And yeah, it's missing a few things and it's really dirty. So first what I'm gonna do, take out this engine and then wash the frame properly, and then I'm gonna wash this engine as well. And it has still the support frame, what I'm gonna take off because it's a little bit rusty, and that one has no oil cooler, so this one also gonna go, and intake rubber. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this one around because probably a few more things gonna be needed. To be honest, I have no idea how the clutch gonna operate because it's running for a long time. Actually, back in days I did put some oil into the intakes, but it seems it's run down already. But I hope it's still gonna be able to start up. So wish me luck, and then let's put it in the frame. Now the frame is off, the oil cooler is loosed up, and now actually only the two bolts holding into the frame. Now I'm gonna support with the jack, find a good holding position, then loose up the bolts and then pull down the back, and the engine is supposed to just go down, and then actually the frame gonna be easy, just lean back. That's the plan. We'll see how is it gonna go. Well, luckily the plan worked out more or less good. Not entirely, but still made it. And now I can spray a little bit with solution, and then with the high pressure washer clean the frame and clean the engine itself. And then what I have noticed in the meantime, unfortunately one thread is damaged, so this one I'm going to take it out. I'm gonna spray some VDW to lose it up, and then probably just gonna wear the nut at the end. Work in progress. Now I'm gonna let it soak for a little bit and then later spray it off. And there's a lot of collected from the chain, so that I'm gonna a little bit harder try to pull it off. Now the frame is clean. I'm gonna park it on the side to get it dry, and gonna give some attention to the engine yet. The difference is noticeable. Now I'm gonna blow dry a little bit, and then gonna start to find out how I can take out the broken thread. Unfortunately things are not going well. Turns out it has two broken bolts and I couldn't weld on the end, so bolts are still inside. So now I'm really thinking what to do. And one of the other problem is the guy who did help me with the engine, he thought he can lift the engine all alone, and he dropped the engine and cracked the case. It's could be just the bottom end, but I don't know. So now even the engine not reusable without any checkup. So really thinking what to do. But yeah, it's still I don't know, because actually this one was standing really long, so I may gonna leave like this, just put in the engine and see first if she would even run, and then fix this one. Yeah, I'm gonna try maybe that one, or maybe first I'm gonna give it a try to bore it out. The day is just getting better and better. I did notice some oil, and then find out this bolt is broken, and it's not a good news. Now I really don't know what the heck should I do. So far I did narrow down everything to two things. One is to build one engine from these two, because I have spent carter. Actually this one I could use V2 to replace the damaged one, and then take off the cylinder head and replace the cylinders from this engine to that engine, so keep that original head. Well, this is one, and I'm gonna try this one first, and then the old engine gonna go back to the bike, and if it's not gonna be powerful enough, then coming to the next engine. But that is now I know I don't have to spare place for this one, and then can get rid of it. So it's gonna be a long job. Now the bottom is off, and there is the huge crack, and unfortunately I have found something into the carter, and something is in the filter as well, and yeah, it's collected something, so I can imagine something maybe falling before, and that could cause some clogs. But yeah, I don't know what it is. It seems maybe a piece of paper, which is not a good news. So this was the part of the valve what broke off in the engine originally, and then maybe some dirt fall off with it. This one I was missing for a long time, but yeah, it's really dirty. I think I'm not gonna put back this one. And yeah, now I'm even thinking, should I even use this engine, because it had a lot of dirt in it, and maybe the engine didn't get enough lubrication. You see, I don't know. I'm gonna check the other filter. Well, this is the other one, and it's definitely cleaner the inner side. So I'm gonna try to clean it furthermore, and I'm gonna put back this one. Well, now I did clean the other filter and did put back already, but it's get me thinking, what if there's the tear and wear way bigger in the other parts of the engine because of this. So I really don't know. I'm just gonna put back the new bottom to be sure there's no more mess around, and then I think I'm gonna lose up this one to take it off to see if I can take out the bolt, because then still an option just to swap the cylinder heads. That may be the best for now. Something good news, because actually there is not even anything in it, so that means it's not broken, just somebody did put in a wrong place, and luckily even the gasket is still intact, so it's gonna be good enough for the test run. And then I just actually have to find out where this bolt goes and find the right one here, or maybe I'm just gonna take out from this engine. So now this one can go back. Now the bottom is back with the new bolts from the other one, and now I'm gonna move to the top to open it up. So I'm gonna do the valve clearance as well, then I'm gonna swap the top. So it's a little bit positive news, this side is good. So probably the cylinder head swap gonna solve the problem. Unexpected turn. Yeah, this bike is from 96 actually, in by that almost 93, and the top is different, how it's adjusting the ketting, and even the ketting itself is different. So that means the two cylinder heads are not comparable, which is not a good news. After some thinking, I did decide I just put back the top on this engine, and because the inside actually looked really clean and nice, I think it's still in good shape. And I did find an old picture of the advertisement, and accordingly the engine had only 40,000 kilometers in it when they did let her set down. And even to invest anything furthermore, I decided first, as it is, I just gonna put in the engine, give it some oil to see will it spin up. If it spin up, then check the compression, and if it's good, then I'm gonna find out something for the two threads. But yeah, first I have to know if the engine is good enough or not. So let's put it in the frame. Now the engine is in the frame finally. And now I still have to hook up a few things first, just to spin up, and then later try to fire her up. I'm gonna check the oil level, and it seems definitely gonna need some oil, and a few things from the other engine yet. The other engine gonna go back to the holder, gonna clean up a little bit the mess over here. And then what is one of these, because it is a newer edition, actually it has different sign giver for the natural position, because this bike had already a throttle position sensor. That's why different carbs, different CDI, but I try to keep it simple. Technically the engine should be run with this CDI as well, because this giving the data and the pulse giver are supposed to be the same. I'm gonna check yet, but now try to make some place and clean up a little bit, and then later we're gonna go further. But yeah, that's it for the episode for now. Thank you for watching. If you like it, see you in the next one. Bye bye.